Hey guys, my name is DrSharnael Wolverton Sehon. I am with Swiftfire, and real quick I just want to talk to you a little bit about biopsies and cancer. Little chat about it. Just so you guys understand and know, I work with people in this all the time, and I have had this experience myself. I'd like to give you a different perspective or a mindset about cancer. Not just on an energetic level, but also on a physical level. If and when you think something's going on and you go get a biopsy, please understand what a biopsy is, and please understand what cancer is. I invite you guys to understand the concept. Cancer itself, it comes from the energy of I can't serve, meaning I got to, but I can't. I got to, I can't. And I can go into that a little bit more later, but for the sake of time, I'm just touching on this. When and if there is a situation, God forbid, if you go get a biopsy, that's not going to help things. Cancer, the reason why, if we can look at cancer as something that's helping us, because cancer, what it does is whatever's going on that isn't helping you or serving your body, cancer encapsulates it. It becomes a shield or a protective surrounding around whatever is the bad stuff that's really going on. The inside is what's going on. The tumor is not what the problem is. It's what's going on inside. And your body will start to create or prison in what's going on that isn't serving your body. And so it holds it inside. Now, when you go get a biopsy to test it, a needle goes inside of the prison and it takes out a portion of what's going in on the inside. And cancer cells are so tiny that they actually they can't be contained. They can't be contained anymore. Once you put a puncture wound, even if it's the size of a needle, into that hole, and when you're pulling out, or when they are pulling out, whatever they're pulling out to test it, then you are releasing what has now been inside and was protected into your bloodstream. Cancel your bloodstream into a bloodstream. And then that goes throughout the whole body. Well, guess what happens then? Then your body has to trip out and try to protect you even more by going around to anything that was let loose and encapsulating all of those things. So it's going to go and cover and protect anything that whoever, doctor, whatever, just let loose out of the prison. Which is why things spread, why things go to different body parts, and it's also why you can go get chemo or radiation for the part that you started out with, and everything can look fine, and it can even look like you're taking care of business, but then years down the road or even months down the road, you could have other problems somewhere else because you open up the floodgates. Cancel, if that's your choice. You have opened up the prison and let out the stuff inside that your body was trying to protect you from in the first place. So I'm very passionate about this. Biopsies are not the thing that can help you. Okay, there are other ways. There's lots of other ways that you can test to see if something's going on. And if something's going on, that is just a wake up for you to figure out how to shrink that situation and to shift and turn off anything that's going on inside. You can fit up to over 1 million cancer cells on the head of a pin. That's how tiny they are. They're very, very tiny. And so even if people do go and get support to balance out the body again, so your body is working with you and for you, and you are balancing out, another thing that happens is after you go get whatever support you're getting, oftentimes you'll go back, they'll check to see, how things are going, and maybe you have shrunk it, or it's to the point of being gone, or even removed it from your body. But that doesn't remove everything from your blood necessarily, and or sometimes it's not detectable because it's so tiny. So I suggest that anytime you are going to get support, that you not only take your support to what, and to the level that you need to, but then go an additional 6 months to a year of proper nutrition, keto, supplements, high levels of vitamin C, high levels of greens and multi-greens, anything to support the body, to keep it in an environment of support, to keep that balance. The other thing that's super important is if there's anything going on with stress in your life at all, that has to be completely removed, because your body is meant to heal, but it will not heal if it's in fight or flight on a regular. No organ, no person, no cell, no body is meant to be in fight or flight on a regular. And what happens is, and I'm being not conscious language at all, is people overwork, don't use balance, forget to play, and there becomes a tipping point where your body is just like not having fun anymore. And one of the big things that's really important is not only removing stress from the environment so the body can be in an environment to actually heal and to create positivity within the cells and within the organs and within the blood and within all the body, but I really encourage funny movies, like lots of funny movies, friends that make you laugh, going and doing fun things for no reason, and getting your focus and your mindset on fun things, doing fun things, things that will actually make you laugh out loud. Laughing out loud and belly laughs actually increase immunity in your body and put your cells and your whole environment of your inside in a different process where it boosts everything and creates an environment of high level immunity and support to your whole entire body. It changes the whole chemistry of what's going on inside. So it's really important that that you create an environment and some boundaries where you are in a place of peace and rest and mental rest, not just physical. Getting lots and lots of oxygen, water, exercise, sweat a whole lot, detox a whole lot, whether it's colonics, biomat, things that I can't talk about that aren't compliant, lots of good nutrition, lots of rest, lots of sleep, lots of vitamin C, things to support your system. All the things that you can possibly think to support your system, go do those things. Raindrop, everything that you can think of. Help your body. Laugh a lot. Be with people who love you and support you. So, I hope this is helpful. Please tag and share, because I'm shocked over and over every time someone that I'm working with comes to me after they've had a biopsy. And it's like, oh no, you didn't have that. Did you please tell me you didn't do that? There are lots of ways that we can test without having to go that route. Keep everything contained as much as possible and just start shrinking it. And keto is a great way to starve that junk out. Starve it. You cannot have any sugar, because sugar feeds cancer cells. So get on a very strict keto diet of 10 carbs, 15 carbs a day max, and flood your body with light in all the ways possible. Flood your body with light. Foods that are light, foods that are alive, things that are good for you, things that will bring more light and You know what all that means. Do your due research and find out what light is in foods and in frequency and in anything that you can get your hands on that's going to bring more frequency, more high vibes, and more light into your body. So I love all of you. Please tag and share with anyone that you possibly know that this can help, because I really choose to have a world of security. I invite you to be secure. I invite you to remember that I can and I am, I can and I am, I can and I am, I can and I am. I am secure. I secure everywhere I go. I am God secure, and so is my planet. Some great decrees for anyone dealing with anything are those, and also I am God secure, and so are my cells. I am resurrection light and love in my cells. I am that I am. 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 I am resurrection light and love in my cells, in my organs, in my body. Only God touches me. Only God sees me. Only God hears me. I am the ascended Jesus Christ, permanent light, love, and victory already in my health, in my divine thriving health, and in my cells. I am awake, and so is my world. I am truth, and so is my world. I can, and I am. 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 I am God secure. Matter of fact, I see cure everywhere I go. Pass this on. And let's see our world in health. And let's reprogram. Okay? Reprogram. Time to reprogram. And to remember that it's not normal to get the C word. I know every television show and every movie would want to have you to come into agreement with that. And I know that every commercial would want to have you come into agreement with that. But if we can take our focus off of that and remember, I am divine health and I stay, and that is our truth, instead of this fear program of, like, you know, it's so normal, and, you know, being afraid of this. This is absolutely curable, absolutely just getting your body back into balance. And there are lots of natural, healthy ways that you can be in balance without compromising your immune system to the point where that's the thing that gets you instead. Go do your research. Go on my last post that I just posted. There's some great videos and resources and documentaries about the truth. Go watch that. All right. I love you. Talk to you soon. All right. Bye.